Hey nerds and nerdettes, it's Rick here again. How are you doing today? Just wanted to make a real quick video because we have a lot of DC news coming in today, or actually the past couple of days. As you saw in my video I posted yesterday, I revealed the company that's going to be making the 7-inch Injustice 2 action figures, which is going to be Storm Collectibles. You can see the link for that down below. And we also, today we actually just got a peek at the Hi-Ya Toys Injustice 2 action figures. They revealed the Batman action figure, which you can see right here. Now, there is an interview that I'm going to be mentioning later. I will also post the link for that down below. Okay, so this one was kind of out of left field, but there's a lot of stuff that's actually kind of making some sense here. Some things that have happened and transpired in the past couple of months that are really making everything click and make sense now. And that is, like I said, this came out of left field. I don't know. I didn't hear anything about this. I didn't hear any rumblings. I kind of had a hint of something along these lines, and I'll tell you why here in a second. But today, a retailer by the name of Their Action Figures, I believe I'm getting that right, revealed that Mattel is actually going to be releasing Multiverse Signature Series action figures. These are going to retail for around $30, come with multiple hands, multiple accessories, a base, backdrop, like I said, around $30, so they're going to be premium action figures, basically of the DC multiverse, like TV and movies. So first lineup they showed some pictures of, and that's Wonder Woman, Linda Carter Wonder Woman. We're getting the Wesley Shipp Flash from the TV show from the 90s. I think I'm getting the name wrong. As well as, now this one confused some people, but bear with me here, Val Kilmer Batman Forever Batman, which I don't think we've ever gotten a 6-inch, 7-inch representation of. And that's another thing I forgot to mention. These are going to be around 6 to 7 inches in scale. So, you know, 1/12-ish scale. Now, the reason that I mentioned that, you know, things are starting to click, things are starting to make a little bit of sense, is that in the past couple of months, NECA has been, you know, Randy of NECA has been very adamant that their whole deal with making 7-inch scale DC movie action figures is done. Now, we haven't been, you know, we didn't really understand why. It didn't really make sense to us, you know, why they seemingly have done well for both NECA and Warner Brothers and DC. And it seemed like they had a pretty good working relationship, you know, with DC. And then all of a sudden it just stops completely. You know, it became an annual thing, and we didn't really understand why. Well, looks like this is why. So, yeah, they started off with Val Kilmer Batman, which I love the 90s Batman movies, including Batman and Robin. I know I'm one of the weirdos. I like Batman and Robin. I like Batman Forever. I enjoy them very much. So I don't think this is going to be a situation where we don't get a Keaton Batman from them. Just bear in mind that with any line, in order for them to succeed, we need to be buying the action figures. So if we don't support this first line, chances are good that we're not going to get Keaton Batman, this, that, the other, you know. So I personally, I want to see DeVito Penguin, and I want to see Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman. So let's support this line. I have no doubt in my mind that they're going to be doing Reeves Superman and you know, I think we'll get this, especially considering the fact that, like I said, NECA is no longer doing the movie action figures. And another thing to note, now this one didn't come out of left field because I saw an interview with Bill McKenna, who runs the WWE line for Mattel. Okay, so around, I want to say October-ish, around Ringside Fest, which is an annual thing that they attend for Ringside Collectibles, he let it slip during the middle of an interview that, you know, they're going to be implementing... Let me back up a little bit. One major thing that I have always had a problem with Mattel is the fact that they refuse to catch up with the times. They refuse to update their articulation, they refuse to update sculpts, and this, that, the other, blah, 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 blah. Well, now we are in a situation where it seems like every couple of years when the DC license is coming up with Mattel, they tend to, how do I put this? put forth a little effort, I guess is what I want to say. They put forth a little effort, and yeah, it shows that, you know, the license is coming to an end. They kind of want to prove to DC and Warner Brothers that they can do, you know, what they originally got the license to do, and we're given, you know, some effort from DC. And we're starting to see with the DC Multiverse line, you know, specifically the Clayface series, they're updating the packaging, doing some individual sculpts, they're updating some sculpts, we're getting a pretty damn awesome Clayface Build-A-Figure, and they're putting forth effort. So with this $30 premium line, which is going to be geared towards us, the adult collectors, you can tell that they're putting forth an effort. It shows, okay? Especially with this new Multiverse Signature Series line. And so, I don't know if you've noticed, but Hasbro Marvel Legends, especially with the MCU line, you can't really see here, but they've started implementing something that Bandai's been using, something that Mafex has been using, which is the print technology. And it's done wonders. The sculpts are just fantastic now. Paints are great. They look just like the actors. They've been doing fantastic. And Mattel is now, especially with the WWE line, they're using it on specific figures. By the year's end, they want to implement it with all the wrestlers. So they're now using the print technology. And during this interview at Ringside Fest, Bill McKenna, again, head of the WWE line, let slip that he saw a Wonder Woman sculpt that implemented the print technology. And at the time, I remember going, what Wonder Woman? Because they didn't implement that in the Justice League line. That, you know, that looks like a Four Horsemen or a house sculpt. So I believe, and I might be mistaken here, I believe that this is the Wonder Woman that he's referring to. He said it looked really good. It looked just like the actress. I'll have to go back and look, but I'm pretty sure he mentioned Linda Carter and not Gal Gadot. I just remember reading it or you know, seeing the interview at the time and going, what is he talking about? What Wonder Woman? No Wonder Woman uses the print technology now. Well, now we know. So I don't think these are going to fit in well with like the current movie lines, but I do believe that, you know, going forth, this is something that they're going to implement, which, I mean, this is fantastic. I love that, you know, these are going to look just like the actors, because what little they've used it on the WWE line thus far has looked fantastic, and you can tell because they're painted lips and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's all I've got right now about this. I'm very excited. This is actually the first time that I've been excited by anything DC from Mattel in a very, very long time. I think, you know, I believe we're going to see these at Toy Fair. Obviously, if these are already going to be up for pre-order soon, I think we'll see something at Toy Fair. But yeah, you guys, I think these are going to be fantastic. Let me know what you think. Look down in the comments below. Like I said, I'll have those links to, you know, the interview and then my Storm Collectibles DC Injustice information. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited? Let me know. We'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.